Hello，大家好啊！唔知 YouTube 有未呢？好似就嚟出現啦，我哋呢個超長嘅 title，我讀一次先開始。我哋穿越到中世紀的我轉生成為劍士，還想繼續做處男，是否搞錯了什麼？如果唔夠長嘅話，我哋聽日再加。YouTube 咧仲有字數，個字數限制仲未到嘅，係100個字嘅可以去到。我而家加埋個 game 名都係得69個字啫。Nice。OK，咁原本有個 save 嘅，咁但係當然就唔會啦，玩翻啦。咁因為嗰陣時啱出嗰陣時即刻玩呢，就冇攻略嘅，同埋嗰陣時張 display 卡就真係比較差，所以就其實隻 game 係玩得唔係好過癮嘅嗰陣時。咁我哋而家重新再嚟過，咁一張好少少嘅 display 卡，重新再嚟過。OK，new game 玩13個鐘啊！之前已經係08年嘅事啦，幾耐啊！真係好耐啊！一定唔會 hardcore 啦，即係你已經玩咗一次之後就熟悉咗就可以 hardcore 啊！真係未玩過就真係唔好搞咁多嘢。OK， 嚟我哋開始啦。而家攻略好齊㗎，而家攻略係啊，即係你見到邊個之後再做啲乜嘢呢？已經全部話晒俾你聽，正。15世紀啊，咁我哋 was a time of turmoil in the Holy Roman Empire, which has flourished under the late Emperor Charles IV。已經讀唔晒啦，已經走咗啦。佢呢個字，我第一次覺得啲字係太快，大家可能要 pause 咗先睇得翻。平時我覺得啲字好慢嘅，讀完仲喺度。Silver Scalus 1403，啱啱好係15世紀開始嘅時候。Hello， 1403 Kingdom Come Deliverance 嗰陣時係冇隻 game 嘅設定係好神奇嘅，嗰陣時係冇英文噶嘛。咁我哋嘅主角係當然佢即係話就話佢自己講英文啦，係啊。咁但係嗰陣時都係講緊呢個Latin 嘅，全部人都係講 Latin 嘅。咁就但係我哋要學睇書啦，因為主角本身係一個鐵匠嘅仔，又唔識字嘅。總之成個遊戲嗰個機制都好有趣啦，好奇怪咧，係好少有 RPG 係咁實在嘅。咁但係我哋都出咗 cheat 嘅，係啦。咁隻 game 本身咧就冇得auto save， 唔係之前冇得 quick save， 冇得 quick load 嘅。係啊，咁起碼都裝咗個有得 save 嘅 mod 先啦。即係如果你唔喺電腦玩，就真係死得噶啦。唔 save 點玩？我真係唔知唔 save 點玩。唔係，如果你唔 save， 你咪喺個勁遠嘅 checkpoint 重新再嚟過咯。佢有 checkpoint 嘅，但係黐線，我覺得成件事係黐線嘅。
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
都係 Nexus mod 啦，係啦。Nexus mod 就其實隻 game 就好少 mod 裝嘅啫，咁又唔使裝佢個 mod manager 嘅。
Henry, get up now. There's work to be done.
因為佢個 game 聲真係咁細咯。等等啊，好。
Hear that?
條片預錄㗎。
Now get
齋
up
破
quick.
片梗係
Breakfast is
咩
on the
啦？
table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
100% 噶啦，
You've
本身
been at
limit
that
咗少
sword
少
play
嘛。
again, haven't you? You better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue.
其實佢老豆除咗係一個幫貴族鑄劍嘅鐵匠之外，其實佢都係一個以前好犀利嘅劍士嚟嘅，但係佢就係唔想個仔用劍，偏偏就唔想個仔用劍。咁但係經過呢個玩家嘅訓練呢，咁 Henry 會成為全 game 入邊用劍最勁嘅人。
morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
啊，個 mod fail 咗，好 fail。黐線喎，係咪應該唔裝個 mod 呢？冇咗喎隻眼真係，你睇下一日翻嚟得翻60 FPS 都冇。我咪用嘴炮。嘴炮過關啦。
Nothing much. Me and the lads were just having a chat in the tavern. Some wayfarer stopped by. He was telling us what's going on in the world, and well, I lost track of time.
Well, I hope he didn't fill your head with nonsense. Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
等啊，網絡嘅 setting 係有啲事，個 stream 有啲 lag，等啊，可能要熄撳啲 task 先。因為我頭先試嗰陣時係咪 lag 機咧？係，我嗰個網絡 setting 嘅係有啲事，係啦。等啊，熄撳啲 task 先。
So I'm learning to sword fight, and what of it? What harm does it do? At least
我
I'll be
邊
able
有
to defend
3070
myself.
啊？黐線，我得2060咋。
God above, Hal. You know how your father will react when he finds out.
How? What's he gonna do? I'm doing nothing wrong. I just wanted to try it.
On your own head be it then. I can't stop you, and you can deal with your father on your own. Don't come looking to me for help.
Can I get something to eat?
I left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
Do you need me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that sword.
哦，咁又唔會係差少少咯，1080就我都唔知邊個 mod 冇眼喎，裝到我出去睇睇，哇唔得喎，真係個個都冇眼喎。你而家係估唔到邊個 mod 噶喎。睇下先啊！妖，連個人都冇咗喎，連個人都冇咗喎，黐撚線！發生咩事啊？我都唔係用 CPU 壓片嘅。呢隻 game 真係玩到咁大， 3D encode 冇啊，都未爆。CPU 同 GPU 都冇爆喎，RAM 都冇爆喎，黐撚線，完全冇事啊！但係佢連個人都冇咗，佢哋個人都唔見咗，好撚大鑊啊！啲 mod 我咪 graphic 嘅 mod 應該係唔可以裝咧。呢啲我坐翻落去㗎。
I feel quite hungry.
每一個動作都做好撚耐。nourishment 係等等啊！我 delete 咗個 mod 先，我 delete 咗個 mod 先。我係唔應該裝任何 graphic 嘅 mod 嘅。肯定係有啲嘢做錯咗。咁再嚟過，因為啲 graphic 嘅 mod 已經係都唔係啊，其實佢啱啱先更新嘅啫嘛，個 mod。因為佢本身佢用 CryEngine 整，唔係好 optimize 啫嘛，咪改啲 graphics 佢咯。點知佢咁嘅啫？搞到用裝模裝咗咁耐，一放工翻嚟就裝模裝到而家。咁啊，跟住重新再改多次 graphic 嘅 setting。Windows Mode Borderless 係啦 ，Overall Image Quality High，VSync Off Confirm，Advanced Graphic，Anti-aliasing 落去 ，Motion Blur Off 啊，一定唔可以 Motion Blur。Motion Blur Confirm Yes。OK。差唔多，哇，40幾，黐線，哇，冇聲嘅喂，哇！做乜鬼嘢啊？哇！妖又有翻聲喎！ Now for Teresa， 睇下先啊。Loot the chest in the current room， take all 啦。Go outside and speak to your father。我驚裝 HD texture pack 係我就咩啦，我就收皮啦。我而家都係得40幾50啫。睇先啊 ，Compass A go to your father。佢呢隻 game 真係唔 optimize 得好緊要啦，因為佢呢個咁嘅畫質係唔應該嗰個要求係咁高嘅。
Come here, I need your help. At least you're up, that's a start. Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzik, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh, that drunkard. That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure he'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzik's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait. 我覺得係有嘢係唔使開咁高嘅 ，vegetation details 真係唔使開咁高。係冇變嘅。睇先啦 ，You can find all the information about the quest in the log, and for clarity, they are also indicated on the map, as well as on the compass and the top of the screen. You have learned the tools. 撳 objective course guard Kunesh buy charcoal buy ale。之前30，我得返30，咁冇辦法啦。咁我用 display 卡嚟 encode 係咁噶啦，係有少少 information， 係有少少嘅 impact 嘅，冇辦法。哦，呢個係 charcoal burners，OK。Tavern。
You can't be serious, Deutsch. In insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tartars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitors.
Now, even
Hello,
the Pope
who-
is opposed to your king.
I'm with you,
Home
Matthew.
of Henry.
What's going on here?
Deutsch is spouting shit.
What?
Just listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzik is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your deal will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with
And
Sigismund
don't forget about Gutenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but
Goodman Deutsch,
Don't yes,
this is
cheesy.
pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do?
I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
Too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory?
Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some turds will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king. So, Hal, are you with us?
梗係要啦，你先朋友一定要幫。
Oh well. Father can wait a while.
My words exactly.
I knew you wouldn't miss out on all the fun. Let's go.
我今晚玩唔玩得到佢？過唔過到序章呢？ You know, I once had a chance to go to six, but I fucked it up so badly.
So are we doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? The Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you go lure her away somehow.
Why me?
Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
Deutsches wife.
What do you want, lad?
I just went by the tavern and your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard, that sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
He might have
有講啊，
mentioned the popes too.
佢真係有講
Thank you
popes
for
啊。
telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
係有 checkpoint 嘅隻 game，係啦，只不過係好撚遠先至有個 checkpoint 咁解啫。
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet! For king and country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Nearly as good as having that traitor in the pillory. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund!
Woohoo! Eat shit, Docious.
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Oh, sons! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbigniew? Hanging out with this poxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
咁準嘅條友，我而家睇多次都覺得好準。跟住到呢個 hand to hand combat 嘅教學。OK， unarmed combat， hook, jab, kick, lock on opponent, block. See now, the more wounded he is, the slower he will attack and react. When the end is near, he may either try to flee or surrender. Stamina. Health. If you cover yourself badly and your armor is weak, strike will wound you. Heavy wounds will lead to bleeding, and bleeding will lead to death. The more your health is depleted, the lower your maximum stamina.
Don't forget it!
What are
Shit!
you doing? For God's sake! Stop right now! The cat's paw is on his way!
警察嚟啦，走啊！
Run, you cowards!
Fast travel point.
Henry.
因為陣間個任務好大機會會用到班 friend，所以就一定要同佢哋一齊喺度搞破壞。因為呢個序章係全部都係教學關嚟，大把時間。哎呀！哇！隻牛撞鳩我，點解？我屌！前面個邊個嚟㗎 ？Villager 左 Q 住咗條路。佢哋兜兜下咪兜翻入城，屌！
Rooms for your house, rakes and hoes for your field. What else do you need? Come on up and see.
Henry, I'm glad you stopped by. What?
你哋真係一路走走到去城嘅另一邊喎！喂，停得未啊？你哋冇 啦，冇人追啦嘛。
Well, we sorted that Deutsch out.
That was pretty close, eh?
That old bastard didn't stand a chance.
True, but I'm worried that fucker Hans will snitch on us.
Well, let him. Then I'll snitch on him. And anyway, what can they do to us for throwing a bit of dung?
Good point. It's not as if anyone really likes the Deutsch.
Anyway, nice job at the Deutsches. Never a dull moment with you lot.
咁啊，個 connection 咪就係佢啊，還錢啊！
What do you want?
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
You know you owe father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
OK， 到咗個嘴炮環節啦。Sometimes you need powers of persuasion to achieve your goals. When talking to people, you can often choose what kind of impression you want to make them. Simply use speech, however, is influenced by the reputation you have at the moment with the person you are talking to. In the Middle Age, social status was paramount, so the quality of your attire and how well groomed you are together with your reputation can make a big difference to how people respond to you. If you look dangerous, people will be afraid to cross you and will also be more willing to assign risky tasks to you. That's influenced mainly by your strength and the deterrence effects of your weapons and equipment, but other things are also taken into account, such as bloodstain on your clothes. You can sometimes rely on money to do the talking for you. You can try another skill, like horsemanship. Really read what you are going to say. But compare with the ability of his counterpart. You can see the value of the various ability in the game under the corresponding icon. Learn the empathetic. It's not just about stat though. The outcome is influenced by other factors. Your reputation, whether you are dirty or bleeding. If you can outdo the limbo tongue of a merchant, for example, you may want to poison him a little first, and then he will be easier to persuade. Or if you lead a guard away from his friend, he will be easier to scare. Total speech level, total charisma level, total strength skill.
Look, I know things aren't easy. Your wife ran off, booze is dear these days, and you're as much use as a square wheel. It's no wonder you're short of coin. But a debt's a debt, and I can't leave here without something.
You son of a whore. How dare you speak to me like that? Didn't your thieving father teach you any manners? No? Well, I'll teach you then. Yeah. Bloody hell!
Mid.
Ow! Oh! Well landed! I'll slaughter you! You're going to cry now? No! Here!
妖，我未揀個 option 啊！我未揀 option 就開始咗同佢打啦，好啦，戇鳩啊！咁樣 friend 企喺度咯。
God damn！
妖，我都未同佢哋，我都未同佢哋講話要幫手，我就已經撳咗。
Oh dear, did that hurt?
屌，喂，可唔可以唔打住啊？
You had it coming, you pup. And your old man can fuck off too.
屌，而家爭人錢仲咁撚大聲嘅，而家啲人講嘢。妖，仆你街嗰個中文輸入法做乜鳩？
We've sorted out Deutsch. Now I've got someone else to deal with.
Another beating? Count me in.
Kunesh owes money to my father, but he won't pay. I'll have to shake it out of him.
Sure, mate. You helped us, so we'll help you.
Let's get to it then.
Damn.
屌！我戇鳩。我已經裝 SSD 㗎啦，點解撈咁耐㗎？屌又要再掟個屎！有冇 skip 嘅呢度 ？skip all。妖！我完全我都完全唔知點解咧，啲人咧有陣時好好打，有陣時好唔好打，我真係唔明。頭先呢條友明明好唔好打噶嘛
What are you doing? For God's sake! Stop right now! The catch pole is on his way!
Down, let's go! Run, you cowards!
吓？點會唔 support 手掣啊？咩啊？我隻 Fallen Order 都係用手掣玩，唔係都係用電腦玩嘅喎，冇可能噶。我 Star Wars Squadron 又係用，係咪用手掣玩嘅咧？好似都係，係啊。用咩？用 mouse 好飄噶嘛，係啊，我都係用手掣玩。咩啊 ？Origin 啲 game 全部都用手掣玩嘅喎，唔好嚇鳩我喎。我 Star Wars， 我 Jedi Fallen Order， 你嗰陣時直播，我嗰次直播都係咩㗎？都係用電腦玩嘅喎，都係用手掣玩嘅喎。我嗰陣時係俾咩㗎嘛 ？EA Play Pro 俾1個月錢，跟住就玩嗰隻 game， 玩完咧就唔續啦。一定係電腦版嚟嘅喎，肯定有手掣支援嘅喎。
Mixed goods, handy implements, and machines of every kind. Come on up and buy. Red,
個 stream 叻，我隻 game 仲叻啊！黐線，呢隻 game 真係食 CPU 好勁。我而家個電腦喺腳邊嗰度火爐咁嘅樣，好興啊！你插乜嘢啊？有個咩手掣嚟㗎？
We sorted that Deutsch out.
咁我用 GPU 嚟出片啊嘛，嗰個直播係冇辦法啦。你又同一時間又要出片，又要出片，又要温隻 game。
What can they do to us for throwing a bit of dung?
Good point. It's not as if anyone really likes the Deutsch.
Anyway, nice job at the Deutschers. Never a dull moment with you lot.
Okay.
He's coming to see us.
Để xin nữa,咁啊，咁唔好較 high 咯，咁較 medium 咯，睇會唔會好啲？哪有錢？你知唔知幾錢啊？3090而家，即係佢本身都唔平。但係佢有14,000蚊啊，15,000蚊啊，一張3090。我明明裝咗個 mod 係唔使。啊屌！我係要同佢哋講。
Anyway, nice job at the Deutschers. Never a dull moment with you lot.
咦？我要同佢講咗嘢先。
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer, and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
You know you owe father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
先睇咗呢個。
If that's the way you want it, I'll tell Father you won't pay, and you can tell him what you told me.
And don't come back.
要嚟幫拖啦，跟住就
We've sorted out Deutsch.
Another bit.
Kunesh owes...
Sure, mate. Let's get to it.
啊屌！我記得咩啦？屌！你老味佢又幫我開咗 motion blur， 戇鳩。條友其實去咗邊呢？
God be with you, Henry.
Kunesh, get out here, you old goat. I've something to show you.
What the fuck are you here for? You want me to take a whip to you or call a catchpole?
Just try it, you old drunk.
Herrgott! You call that combat?
But damn, did that hurt? What's the matter? Come on.
冇可能啊，係冇可能。
Enough! Enough! I give up. Take what you want. It's not much, but it's all I have. You understand?
可能係我交嘅 data 太少咧，我睇睇 YouTube 嗰邊嗰個 status 先。Stream health 冇事喎，YouTube 同我講話佢收 data 冇事喎，即係你有事啦 ，network 問題啊。
All right, blacksmith boy, you got the better of me. Take what you want, but you haven't heard the last.
黐線條友屋企家徒四壁嘅。咩啊？教咗中等啦，邊有開 high 啊？仲邊有個膽開 high 啫？
All right, blacksmith boy, you got the better of me. Take what you want. You haven't heard the last.
全部教 medium 啦。啊呢度。呀 ，motion blur 又熄埋啦。睇先啊。
God save you.
頭先係呢度。
Hey, Ben.
Here you are, in good health.
God save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
Your beauty, of course.
Oh, noble sir, I'm as honored as any simple maid can be. And apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire?
I need ale for father.
As the gentleman wishes.
But wait though, there's a catch. I've no money. Kunesh owes me and he won't pay up.
Leave it to me. But you have to pay me back this evening.
You're the best girl a man could wish for.
Your father wants a cool one from the cellar, doesn't he? Wait here while I fetch it.
咩啊？係啊，佢係要用咩㗎嘛？一定要用 Origin 開㗎嘛？有咩問題啊？唔係你嗰個係咩掣先？
Don't worry, dearest. This evening I'll see you.
淨係得 Steam 用到嗰啲掣唔算係掣嚟喎。
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Lanyard?
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite, Savior Schnapps.
Really? You're an angel.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
You bet I will. 先啊 ，save automatically at important moments during quest and when you sleep in your own bed to save it immediately drink Saviour's snack. 跟住佢嗰個係乜鬼嘢 ？Short fighting lesson， 哦 B 係 short fighting lesson。B B B B B B。Combat Master Renyak。
Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
It was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when a son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. The world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Let's go.
Yes.
All right, I'll wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
D 係乜鬼嘢？哦，我仲要去 castle 嗰度執到拎翻個 postcard。哇！我都好多嘢做喎。佢直接行過呢邊 ，OK。其實都估到嘅。如果 Henry 佢唔係戇鳩都估到嘅。佢啲領主大人全部都好撚尊敬噶嘛，對佢老豆。
So, can we get started?
We can.
Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far. Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it.
OK。
Alright, alright. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself. Fine. Good. Once again. Fine. Very good. Good. Once again. The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times. Not bad. Again. All right. Now you're getting it. Good, good. Let's try something else. One strike I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another.
Let's see now, train to a combo.
Very good. Now you're getting it. Not bad. Again. All right, that's enough. I don't know about you, but I'm tired and thirsty. Remember though, train hard. No one becomes a master swordsman overnight. You have to work and work. And the main thing is to use what you've learned in real combat. There's nothing better than experience, believe me.
OK， 我去買個炭先。你唔好劇透啦，我未睇㗎。
Good day. Take care.
You've seen out your reputation. Trading item 4。等先。吓？買到咩？吓？我買啲乜嘢啊？我買兩個錘可以買到。我買兩個錘可以買到，可以買到50個炭，認真咩？等先，買10個，極度懷疑嘅。仲有啲咩可以賣啊？
Let's have a word about the price.
Why not?
佢係咪改咗啊隻 game？ 啊屌！我記得啦。屌！我記得啦。
Vegetables, fresh vegetables. Look, smell. Aren't they lovely?
頭先係
Come on up and take a look. I've got everything you need.
Yeah, the onions, mushrooms, and asparagus. What's that?
我唔記得拎埋佢把斧頭啊！屌，柒撚咗，要買埋把斧頭成 set 先至夠錢嘅。咁都差2毫子，冇搞錯啊
Can we do something about the price?
Why not?
Save you, Henry.
咩啊？我夠知我冇錢啦，我叫佢俾多啲錢，我叫佢買嘢嗰度俾多啲錢我啊，唔係撳呢個掣咩？
All right, sir.
哇！屌，要講埋價先至可以，好撚慘啊！已經又要打人㗎啦，係咪先？已經要打人收數㗎啦，仲要講撚埋價先至買到啲炭。有冇窿到咁撚樣啊？我哋？ 嘿，邊位？
I'll be with you. And with you, Henry.
How are you?
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzik. and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and pommel. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
而佢老豆就只係喺隔離，點解佢唔可以自己過去攞呢？
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Where have you been with that ale? It's as flat and warm as horse piss. Go back and get me another, and you can pay for it yourself. That's the price of stupidity.
我屌，我邊有錢啊！老豆你是咪戇鳩？成件事都戇鳩鳩嘅。
May the Lord watch over you. Give me a moment.
I hope I have the pleasure of your visit again.
This looks good.
Look at the state you're in.
I'm back.
I can see that. What's the matter?
I need another pitcher of ale. The last one wasn't cold enough for Father.
You want me to get it for you?
Aye, and a smile from you.
Goodbye. Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Strong linen, delicate velvet.
最撚癲嘅就係大家都冇 evening 啊嘛，係咪先？我哋呢個鐵達尼極限咁樣啊，大佬去到大家都冇 evening。
Yeah, about time.
I have charcoal.
Good job. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. Have you got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together. By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not sure.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house. He was here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well, and having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. Then we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught, making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish, and what? You turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
講咗聽先算啦，啲人太多技能要升啦 ，Handy 又要升劍術，又要升嘴炮，係咪先？仲要升埋潛行，又偷嘢。
I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing.
幾多點啊？死啦！我驚我玩到過晒鐘添。
Do it. Good. Once more.
其實佢哋咁細個把手點用呢？下把劍咁長。
Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
但係以 Henry 嚟講，佢去邊邊其實都冇乜所謂嘅啫。
Had a bridge made over the Moldau and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
佢個把手真係勁細喎，大佬咁長把劍點用啊？我以前就真係有啲唔明其實。
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa.
但係知唔知 Teresa 佢又係一樣俾人哋同一時間俾人哋打，但 Teresa 又冇事喎 ，Harry 就冚家產屌，點解咧？
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
Fine lass, eh? Now, stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire. We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a
Let him
commoner?
try it.
睇嚟大佬好想試下 Henry 有冇天分，唉唔得啦，大佬！你估一支就咁插喺地下嘅棍係咁容易就可以劈得到嘅
You still
咩
have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life.
其實佢係知應該估到㗎啦。
But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are.
其實個個都知，
Learn from your father.
大家一齊呃住
Truly is the
Henry。
master of his craft.
係啊，佢老豆老母領住冚家都知，係得 Henry 知，冚家一齊呃住 Henry， 黐線。
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
我有齊晒 DLC 㗎，但我唔知堅唔堅持得到去 DLC 嗰度，唔係我堅唔堅持得晒成隻 game， 我先可以玩 DLC 嗰度。
Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzik. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history. That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it like Sir Radzik said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
Talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them?
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
最終終於完結啦。
Messenger. He was in a hurry. What's happened?
如果大家 stream 唔開全螢幕呢，其實都呃得下人嘅，個畫面細細地係唔覺好朦。但係我啲畫質其實校到低，佢哋全部啲劍嗰啲樣式都係一樣喎嚇，只不過係即係個款係一樣啦，只不過係可能刻啲字啊係唔同咁樣嘅啫。黐人，我完全諗唔到點解佢嗰個只係兩步路就可以行完嘅城，要咁撚多人嚟攻。
Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
但係佢好撚多人喎，黐線，佢攻條村仔啫喎。
I'll fetch her. We'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Reddick. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me. 有咩拎啫？頭先我出門口嘅時候咪拎咗咯，入邊啲嘢，真係奇怪。
Closing! Move it, people! Come on! Come on! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the gates! Get running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Get through the gates!
Come 黐人線，好撚好打，你都戇鳩啊！人哋明明係着鏈甲嘅，但係佢可以一下一 hit Q， 全部人都黐人線。我覺得成隻 game 最奇幻喺呢度。
Come on, Hal! You can still make it! Run! Find a horse! Ride to Talberg! Tell them what's coming! Warn them! Run by the moats! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
咁唔同，咁啱啱呢個所謂嘅村民，如果你懟撚咗人哋半支軍隊喎，一個人單拖，咁你唔乘機吉翻嗰兩嘢，所以個鏡頭有啲污糟。
to hell, you Tatar beast!
Jokispalat, ne peszenke kapka. Most meglátod? Én sajnálni fogok, hogy megjelentél itt, te szarok!
Capital lock, my cap lock. Walks give your horse a chance to recover a left.
Kicsit várnod kell, galambocskám, amíg elintézzük ezt a féleszűt.
不了，隻 RPG 都有啲咁嘅弱智設定㗎啦，成日都係唔知邊個新手村有個箱一開咧就即刻可以有好撚多錢咁樣㗎嘛。但係算啦好唔好啊？我哋正正常常咁樣玩隻 game。呢隻 game 唔係好多嘢要計，呢隻 game 係好難玩，你要學識佢個操作嘅方法。
Left. Hamburg is to the left, along the stream.
屌我就係俾人插死啦！黐撚線，佢哋點射都中嘅喂！
Warn the others! They've torched Skalitz!
其實老實講，我上一個 save 玩10幾個鐘，我除咗係唔撚記得晒究竟點玩之外，其實我10幾個鐘嘅時候咧，我都係唔知點玩嘅隻 game， 所以就我會一直咁樣死，不斷係咁死，然之後就係啦，即係 show 俾大家睇係幾咁難玩嘅，好啦，戇鳩。因為呢隻 game 咧嗰陣時咧，如果嗰陣時嗰啲人咧玩得好勁嘅，黐撚線嘅。要追夠未啊？佢哋戇鳩。
Left. Hamburg is to the left, along the stream. Go! They'll kill you all!
Run for it! Warn the others! They've tore its scallops! Warn the others! They've tore its scallops!
Keep us like that fast.
Tapos lang pintay tetvet.
Flee! To Talbot!
Glass.
黐線，佢仲追緊，追夠未啊？走啦！
Kitte kerem nyakat, te nyomoros.
哇屌，好撚煩！ 有投石車啊嘛，工程。
Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose! Haku! Husungine!
Quickly! We're closing the gate!
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you, and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours.
So it's like Assassin's Creed, but this game is the Animus. We are the assassin.
Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand?
咁快企得起身唔係嘛？黐線。
There you go. Good as new.
Good as new.
Thank you.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
check 咗啦。
Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? Were there any more survivors?
Sir, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground, but a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle?
個個都知佢老豆邊個，黐線。
I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
係，但係人都知佢老豆係邊個，黐線，係得佢自己，係得佢自己唔知。
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach. I heard about your father. They say he was a swordsman who moved to the countryside to make horseshoes. I can't understand why he'd waste his talents, but I'm sure he had his reasons. He had a fine reputation. It's a great loss.
係喎，分明就全部人夾埋呃個細路。
You're fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
Lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man.
咁同上次玩嗰時個樣好似有啲唔同，係咪我印象有啲錯亂？
You're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the outer bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, my lady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes. Thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, man.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
HD 係啊 ，HD voice pack 同 HD texture pack 我都唔知點解佢哋唔係包埋喺個 DLC 嘅嗰個 store， 即係個 store 嘅 DLC 入邊。
Oh God. Eat.
You're that lad from Skalitz. What
Food.
in heaven's name happened there? I'm sorry about what happened to you, but It's no excuse for rudeness.
唔係啊，免費咁你掉埋落去嗰個 DLC 度，咁個全部 DLC 一次過 install 自己 download 晒噶嘛，奇怪。頭先睇屋企執得太多嘢食添，啲嘢食咧唔食佢會爛。係呢間房就係啦 ，village。唔係呢度咩？唔通我行錯地方？唔係啊，喺呢度啊。使唔使除？你話污糟啊，成身都污糟嘅喎。天光係呢個時候。
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady. No, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you.
冇喎，咩嚟㗎？完全未聽過呢隻 game。
Thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to. But to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome.
咩 game 嚟㗎？
Now, Henry.
誒，
I know this is all
地方的太太
new
非常
and
喜歡
strange for you.
Henry， 呢個可以識埋佢老婆其實。
But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world. Although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time.
有得食
And
㗎
it。can help to talk about it. If you feel like it.
你見佢一個已婚婦人半夜上門揾個單身男子，就知道太太其實幾咁飢渴啦，屌！ 處男之身非常之難保啊！
You might be right, my lady.
我又撈唔到個人出嚟啦。
It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. I went to the tavern to buy ale for Father. I know it's a job for a groom, but I didn't mind, because my girl Bianca worked there. I courted her a while and we agreed to meet in the evening, but our meeting was never to happen.
Oh, dear boy.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home.
因為佢離開咗位直頭。
His work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzik. The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzik himself came to have a look at it. He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. A horde of soldiers was amassed. Pennants flapped in the wind, the armour glinted in the sunlight, and the horses whinnied impatiently. They were waiting for Sigismund to give the command to attack.
How awful.
And then death descended on Skalitz. Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund butchers.
And then I saw him knocking down one human after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. He cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I ran as if my life depended on it, which it did. But my guardian angel watched over me and I made it to the mill below the castle.
It's as well you did. The Lord be praised.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
全部 speech challenge 都成功。
How could something like that happen?
Henry 簡直就係一個溝女神人。
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding, those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors he went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful. 係啊，所以搞到佢就嚟變到個阿伯啊，都未卜過嘢啊！我好撚渴啊！你明唔明啊，靚仔？
We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years? And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
"黐線，你睇下，即係以一個冇讀過書嘅人嚟講，頭先 Henry 佢描述翻佢今日下晝嘅嗰個戰場發生嘅事，嗰、個 writing 係靚撚到呢，根本就完全唔似係一個低下階層講嘅嘢嚟嘅。我唔知點解呢個地方嗰個 immersion 啊係好低啊！大佬 Henry 係冇讀過書㗎 ，Henry 係冇讀過書㗎。講撚到嗰個戰場繪形繪色咁樣啊，又講撚到自己死老豆死老母嗰陣時幾咁慘，氹到阿夫人鬼死咁開心，係咪先？但夫人佢從來都未出過去見過世面㗎嘛，更加冇可能見過，係咪先？即係呢啲打打殺殺嘅場面啊！哇，聽到覺得呢個人講咗好多之前好想聽嘅嘢咁樣。梗係就係溝女神人。我隻腳仲傷緊㗎，你哋有冇良心㗎？半夜3更唔俾人瞓覺。好撚高攻嘅劍，佢呢把劍其實係冇用啦，根本你係其實係頭先你講得啱嘅，你係打得贏嘅，因為把劍係 minimum strength 只係1，但係好撚高攻。但係認真呢，你未入去城嗰度呢，開劍技呢，你打人係真係死撚梗嘅，真係打唔贏。 我咪要落去啊！點落去嘅死啦！夜媽媽唔係揾到路添。應該唔係行。屌！應該唔係行呢邊。呢度上去。MK 仔成日溝到女 ，MK 仔邊有咁華麗嘅遲早，大佬。
But don't be daunted by their numbers. Heed my command, and all will end well.
Hey, you men down there. Tell the people outside the walls to prepare for attack. Quickly, do you understand?
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmud in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Gibbet sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And Sir Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get there, won't we?
Aye, we will.
I'll do it.
Halt! Who goes there?
Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Robert?
Sir Radzig. What a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir. He is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. My old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmber?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense, and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
But sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! There's only a short way to right there now.
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrol. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch it...
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch of the battlements with my men?
Was that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yesterday.
Of course I'll help. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry. I'll tell the men to relieve you later.
Ja. Better long distance arrow。呢個世界啲箭好貴嘅，都係每次射出去接唔翻就喊三聲。
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
仲有1個鐘就已經係朝早咯，好彩啫。仲未天光咩？
Everyone to the daily government. Quickly, we have visitors. Let's go, let's go. Move it. Quick. Go, go. Let's go, let's go. Move it. Quick. Go, go. Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Quick! Go! Go!
去揾路落翻去喎。咪過咗頭先啊！屌！我真係唔識路嘅咧。哦。又係打個村仔啊！鬼死咁多人。
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. You may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Scarlet and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
嗰時唔係 stream 啊，嗰時係拍片啊嘛。
I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markvard. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Ratsik Kobila, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzik of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzig is not at Talberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manor is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Radzig Kobyla is not at Talberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzig Kobyla is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there's little cause for joy. Farewell.
又真係喎，佢哋再讀過書嗰啲人咧講啲嘢又真係唔係好明啊。
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
Bury your loved one in Scarlets。哇！領主就咁跳落去，黐線！ 哎呀！
But you only cut the tree down last autumn. It kind of rotted down enough yet. No, but I cut off the top roots at the time. So you did half the job at least. If only. It took me 2 bloody days to dig it out. I had to dig a trench all around as big as the gates of hell to get at the last roots.
Well, at least you got it done. You could have waited, though. I'd have given you a hand with it.
The way my back is now, what would you have waited?
OK， 咁我今日係我玩住咁多先啦嚇。咁跟住我哋係要走嘅，即係佢叫我哋唔好走，但係我哋都係要走。Combat Arena， Robot 係佢好似又唔係會幫我哋訓練嘅。
God be with you.
因為正常呢，我就係無限 save 嘅，所以就係啦，可以就咁完，因為我裝咗 mod 啦嘛。OK， 咁我哋聽日再見啦嚇。Next mod 47，妖唔使睇咁多 page 啦，睇頭幾頁 download 嗰啲最多人 download 嗰啲咪算咯，使咩睇40幾 page， 黐線嘅咩？同埋呢隻 game 都冇 mod 啦，得個40幾 page， 啲 Skyrim 嗰啲幾千頁，大佬黐線。OK， 我哋聽晚再見啦嚇，拜拜。聽晚早啲，今日裝個濕鳩 mod， 點你仲要開入邊仲係 fail 嘅添啊，仲要搞撚咗 搞咗成晚開入邊，都係 fail 嘅。咁我哋聽晚早少少嚇，OK，拜拜。